Hello and welcome to the Burning Metal Weekly Roundup. This is the first weekly roundup of February, even though we're on the 2nd of February. That's worked out well, hasn't it? Of
Yeah,
2025. And of course, I'm joined yet again this week by Adrian Williams of Metal Messiah Radio, conjuring some of the Hellfire Club screams from the Metal Crypt. And nearly 9, 10 days later now, there are still like fucking 40,000 people out there who still have no power in their house. Like,
fucking
poor
hell.
bastards. Like,
I know.
that's imagine now, all that time, like, that's a long, long time.
Yeah.
And there's no sign of them, a lot of them done yet either. Storm of the Century, as it's been called.
Yeah.
And I want to show people something. And I want you to visualize this before I show you this picture. I want you to imagine a road, a mile long, that cars could drive on. And on both sides there was like a walking path that two, three people could easily walk on each side. I like spread out like that was, and trees all the way up a full mile long that were going over in an arch because they were and in waves because they were so old and so high. That was so dark that if a car drove through in the middle of the day, they had to be put their lights on. If you visualize that, you've got that in your head, right? This is it now. It's gone.
Jesus Christ.
That's how bad that storm was in the west of Ireland. It basically cleared a fucking forest, like.
Fuck.
Like I know them trees were all very old and all very high because they're there so long. But when I heard it was hit badly, but when I went out there, I was in a state of shock. I couldn't believe what I see. Utter devastation. And even more heartbreaking is it's a fucking red squirrel sanctuary as well.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I've seen red squirrels running across the road, running up the trees, all sorts. What happened to them? Oh,
Fuck.
terrible fucking storm. And when people are going to say, you said last week you're not going to drink on this podcast anymore. I wasn't. I was doing really well. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, all going fine. Didn't even cost me a thought. Phone rang on Thursday, thinking it was okay. We're setting up this BCG treatment. No, MRI. Fucking hell. Test came back from the lab. So I went on an awful session with two lads Friday night, and I went on a session with a lad last night. And I wasn't going to drink tonight, but I made an executive decision at 20 to 9 tonight. Go and get cans. Because you're in absolute bits after 2 days on the piss. But I'm over it now, and I'm going to go back to myself imposed exile again tomorrow. Only way I could describe it is that scene in the fucking Perfect Storm when they're in the boat and they see the sunlight coming and they're thinking, we're out, we're out. The next thing it just gets dark again and the big fucking wave comes. That's how I could only describe what Thursday felt like for me. I was just like, I wasn't getting excited, but I was thinking, right, this is, no, no.
Fuck.
What can you do?
Yeah.
What can you do? Anyways, we're going to kick on the roundup. Tonight, technically, we should have 15. But we had to push, two were released today. So they were pushed over to next week because I haven't had the chance to listen to them yet.
Mm.
And one, we tried to bring up, and it just brought up a band from Indonesia, and we'll have to figure it out. We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll have to figure it out. But the three of them will be on next week anyway. So,
Yeah.
and we shall kick on our roundup with where are we now? Nomadic Rituals. We've already covered them a couple of weeks ago, but I've had the chance to listen to the album since. So they've dropped a music video for the track Change here during the week. So we're going to start with that, and then I'll give me 2 cents, as I say. Not only is that, well, that's a brilliant song, and we both know.
Yeah.
But we've got an end of year contender for the absolute certain, man, with this album. Jesus, it's so fucking heavy. It's fucking seriously fucking heavy.
Yeah.
It's you've got an idea from this track in ways, but there's only I can't say how many tracks are on it. I don't know if that's been released or not yet, so I can't say that much. But they're all quite long. Let's put it that way,
Yeah.
and they're all really, really, really fucking heavy. And of course, it's due out on March on digital and April on vinyl, I believe.
All right. Yeah. Will it be CD as well in March?
Oh well, the vinyl is going to take longer.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all. It's not surprised at that.
Yeah,
You
that's,
know.
that's that's the norm, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, what do you think of that song anyway?
Deadly. Man, they remind me of Triptychon.
I mean, you were saying that before, right?
I was
Yeah.
saying it before, yeah, they do. You know, they're just heavy as a fucking bag of fucking hammers.
Oh god, this is
You
wait till you
know,
hear this, man. This is proper, like fucking heavy,
yeah,
like.
like,
And then when it comes to the end of the year, it's already on my shortlist. Well, I know it's on my shortlist now because I've heard it.
yeah, yeah,
I've heard it well in advance, so I've had a few chances of time to listen to it a few times, and oh, jeez, it's a good album. It's a really good album.
yeah.
But you will have to wait like the rest
I'll
of the
have to
peasants.
wait. I will, yeah.
The
I
rest
can
of the
wait.
peasants, you'll have to wait. But no, all serious side, no. Nomadic Rituals album's Rust, I believe. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Foost,
Foost.
Foost. I think it's pronounced. Yeah.
Wait till you hear this and it's coming out in March.
Yeah.
Ooh, fucking hell, it's
Can't
proper.
wait.
If you like the sounds of that,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and I don't know if I can say this or not. No, I better not fucking say anything. I better not say anything just in case I'm breaking some sort of NDA that I don't, even though I never signed an NDA or anything like that. But you know yourself.
Yeah, yeah, I
So
know.
you have to be very, very cautious what you say when you've got an advance like this, especially this far ahead. Like,
Yeah.
but nomadic rituals are coming. Prepare your anus. And next on our list is Howls of Derision, who dropped like a video for their track "The Evil in These Woods" here yesterday. So as again, it's an official
Get
release.
in there.
So here we go:
Yeah.
Howls of Derision, "The Evil in These Woods." I'll stop there and I'll give it the time. Really good album. That's a really good track as well too.
Love that album, I do. That's at the moment it's on my short list because we haven't
I
seen
have it
much
down.
releases.
I have
Good,
it down
good
on my list.
album. I can't stop listening to it. I can't.
Well, you have to remember that I have a top 20 albums list,
Yeah,
and I have a best of the rest list I do as well.
yeah,
So I need to be on top of it proper from day one this year,
yeah.
so I can make sure I have everything in a line, and I have them on the list.
Mm.
It's going to be a powerful. We said the last time it's going to be a powerful year for black metal with
Yeah,
Dratna and Eternal Hell Corrects coming in. Who Imperial Demonics looks like they have something on the way as well
yeah.
too.
Yeah, there could be something there, all right, as well.
So we'll have to see how the year plays out. But As far as the start of the year goes, it was definitely the best album of January. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely the best album of January. It was a really, really well done album. Like, and do you know anything about them?
There's only two of them in the
Oh, that's
band.
great. Yeah, yeah, yes, of course. Yeah,
There is,
yeah, yeah,
basically. And I was wrong about one of them being in
yeah, yeah.
that
We'll
European
clarify,
drag
we'll clarify
band.
that.
Yeah,
I remember that now. What you say to me. But yeah, it's a fucking great album, though. And if you're into
yeah.
black metal, it's self-titled, isn't it? The album.
It's self-titled.
Yeah,
Basically, I think they've changed a few of the track name. I think I was mentioned this
you did.
before.
Yeah.
It was an instrumental
Hmm.
album. I forget. It was called Echoes of a Dead Universe, which is one of the tracks on the album.
Oh, okay.
But without, it was just purely instrumental, basically.
So it just
And
turned it.
then they got a singer for this, and it sounds fucking. The atmosphere is fucking fantastic.
Oh, it's a really, really good album.
Oh,
And if you're a fan of black metal, check out Howls of Derision, Derision. And that's the evil in these woods. It's up in YouTube. The whole album uploads up on YouTube as well too.
yeah,
And
it's all,
obviously,
yeah,
it's everywhere with Spotify and all those other places too. Obviously.
yeah.
And next on our list is, oh my god, how the hell do you say this? It's El Mort anyway. Ectobidea. How?
Ectobidi. I think
Ectobidea.
it's that. I think it's Latin for fucking insect or
Oh, okay.
cockroach.
And
I
of
could
course,
be wrong now.
this was of course on the album "The Man Who Laughs" last year,
Yeah,
and one that when I went think back now, bollocks, I really slept on that album.
yeah. I know. Great album. It
I
is.
slept on that album. But anyways, here's
Yeah.
El Marta.
Recognize this gentleman? In English, he is called cockroach, croton-bug, roach, water-bug, or black beetle. The Germans call him Schaben, the French La Blatte, and in Spanish he is known as La Cucaracha. No matter what the language or country, the cockroach is an unwelcome and disgusting pest in any home. Let's take a look at Senor Cucaracha, how and where he lives, and better still, how to get rid of him.
I played a bit more than usual there because of the intro about the cockroach, like. But
Yeah.
I slept on that album big time, man.
Deadly album. It is.
I really slept on an
Yeah.
album. I missed the ball. I missed it completely, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I remember. I think I listened to it at some stage last year. I know my head wasn't great last year. I had a lot of times for a lot of reasons, for obvious fucking reasons. But I need to go back and listen to the album again. To be honest, I really need to just go back and listen to it again
Yeah. Yeah.
because that is a brilliant song.
Yeah. It is. That's one of the best. That's probably one of the best songs for me, anyway.
Yeah,
Honest. It's
and he's involved in another project, isn't he?
it's ex Morning Beloved bass player and the singer is
Yeah.
in this.
Also, the two
Darren
boys are in.
Reneo, basically. Right.
Oh, and so there you go. There's a lot of fucking pedigree there. So,
Yeah, it's big, low. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Morning of the fucking beloved, like
yeah.
you know,
I
that's
know.
pedigree.
I know. Yeah.
And that was El Morta, Ecto
Bid Eye.
Ectobidai from the album "The Man Who Sleeps." Just go and check it out. It went under the radar.
Hmm.
I think that album's went under the radar completely, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe it hasn't. I could be completely wrong. But I really need to go back and listen to the album. Next on our list is Barm, who released their second EP called EP2.
Yeah.
And we're going to play some of the opening track, Little Things. The first
Battery max power. Almost.
Oh, it's fair. Washing up liquid. Great. Oh, it's no. This is all lies. It's all lies. It is. The lies. It's boiling water that cleans things, not fucking washing up liquid. But sure, keep the lie going. Stop it. I don't want to stop it. I don't want to stop it. I don't want to stop it.
Fucking deadly EP.
Oh, I love this EP so much.
Yeah.
I thought the first one was good, but I think this is infinitely better.
So do I. So do I.
It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And that's going to be...
That's, yeah.
My end of year list.
Yeah.
It's going to be... I know right fucking now it's going to be in there.
Yeah.
Especially on the EP list, like it was when they released their debut EP.
Yeah.
Because that EP is fucking brilliant. The musicianship, the riffs, the break. Oh,
I know. So fucking... And for a fucking 3-piece, I've seen them. They are fucking heavy.
Oh yeah, they're
fuck.
Oh, they're proper, like.
For that style of music, they just boom,
bang,
bang.
It's like a perfect fusion of a 90s alt metal, like Helmet and
Religion
and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I describe it. Like just.
Yeah. They've elements of fucking what you call Queens of the Stone Age and Caius.
Well, they fall under the same kind of grungy type thing, you know.
It's very, very subtle with Caius, anyway.
Well, yeah, there's influences of loads of things, but 90s alt metal, Helmet, like grunge and rockin' elements and heavy as fuck, as you say, live, and this is a heavy EP too as well. Like,
yeah, it is.
You can tell it'll be come across really fucking heavy live, like.
Yeah.
They've done it again. I knew Barn for good, but when I heard this, I was just like, Jesus, lads.
Yeah.
The vocals might sound a bit mightn't come across well on this, but that's the style of the vocal, like. It's like a 90s style of recording, like. It's an old school recording style they've used. Just if it comes like we're recording on fucking this, like.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, there's obviously going to be a bit of a sound won't sound the same as such. But Barmf EP2. If you like the sounds of that, just get on it.
Get on it, it's deadly. It is.
It's fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant EP. And that will definitely be one I will come back. That'll make my end of the year list for the EPs, I'm certain. I'm certain. I just know. Because that just up my alleyway all day long.
Yeah.
For what they're trying to do, it's fucking nail bang on the fucking head, like.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that was Barmf, Little Things from their EP2. And next on our list is By Curious, who dropped a video for their track Magic Marker from their album Your Life Is Over Now, that was released last year, that made it into my best of the rest list. And this is By Curious, Magic Maker. Brilliant song. What? I hit the wrong button. Did it? No? Okay.
'Cause in the end nothing else matters. But there's a vow on the wall, twisted magic marker, saying I'll never be who you want.
I've stopped it. I'll play it over the time. I don't want to stop because I
Deadly
love that song.
tune. That's a real earworm, that is.
Oh, it's Pete Biffy Clyro.
Yeah, yeah. I know you've said this before about them.
Have you listened to that album? Have you ever listened to it?
I've listened to it once, but I think I need to go back. I wasn't a big fan of Biffy Clyro, but I do like these.
Hmm.
They, they're good.
Oh, I was a big fan of Biffy Clyro back in the day.
Yeah.
And even though it's a lazy fucking thing for me to say compared to Biffy Clyro, but in my mind, that's a compliment.
Yeah.
If I say it reminds me of Biffy Clyro, that's a fucking compliment. Like,
yeah.
it is a really, really good album, and it's a very personal video as well too. There were like old pictures and stuff in it.
All right, cool. Yeah.
And I do wonder, is JC in it when he was younger with Taran? I don't know if he's actually. There's a picture of JC many years ago when Taran was a kid, like very young kid, like. It's a bit of an Easter egg if you know if you knew what you're looking for. Fair play to the lads. Like they've toured the UK and all sorts. Like they've done a lot since they released that album. Like
I know.
Dropped it on vinyl as well too. Like they had a good run with it. They've obviously got plans to do maybe a bit more with it. We'll see, but for an album launch, they got about like.
Yeah, but I was going to say something there. They have a pretty accessible sound.
Oh, very accessible.
They'd be well. I say they'd be well known in the alternative circle.
Oh, they get good views. Like
they'd be getting probably fucking big fucking support slots and festivals.
Pass up. Did they play fucking Arc Tangent Festival?
Arc Tangent, yeah.
I think they played that actually.
Jesus.
I'm fairly fucking sure they did.
Yeah.
I could be. I know. I think I'm right. I'm fair. If they played it last year, or they playing it this year? No, it's a Boshi Shanks that are playing it next year. Actually, or Bashi Shanks that are playing next year.
Yeah.
They played last year. Big fucking festival to play.
I know. Yeah.
And that was by Curious Magic Marker from their album Your Life Is Over Now. If you like the sound of it, you really need to check out that album because it is a fucking really, really, really good album. Like, brilliant album. Next on our list is Arc Dakota. They released a single, Breathe. I'll just play it and I'll ask you then. Here's Arc Dakota, Breathe. Does that get heavier? It does.
I think it gets heavier, a bit heavier.
Because they dropped a teaser for it and it sounded heavier.
Which?
I think I seen a teaser for it and it sounded heavier.
Yeah, there's a part, it does get pretty fucking heavy. It does kind of very punk sound.
Oh, they're a punk band. They're a punk band, all right. That's not their debut single, is it? No, it's not.
Oh, no, they have a few more. I was checking on their Spotify and those have about 5 or 6 other songs, I think.
All right, so we're late to the party here.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of getting more into the punk circle the last 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm obviously not versed in it because it's a lot of it, but I'm finding more than I used to, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And I'll have to go back and listen to that because it was one of those type of songs where we write things down during the week.
Yeah.
And then the week, then it's Sunday, and you're like, oh fuck, I've got all these stuff to check out, and it just never happened. But didn't help that I went on the beer for 2 days on Friday and Saturday and messed up. No, I messed up. Yeah, you can forget about Friday, all day yesterday, and most of today. Like, what the fuck? I think I deserve. I don't think I deserve it. I fucking had to do a fucking session for 2 days and talk it out. But you're looking over it now again. I don't hang along to things to no point. And that was Arc Dakota Breed. Check them out. And next on our list is Fred Ends BC, who dropped a track Home Truths 2.0. It's a remix.
It's a remake, yeah.
So this is Fred Ends Home Truths.
Curry's have the tech you love at prices you'll.
Well, tell that to the fucking 30 or 40,000 people that have no power in the country right now. Isn't that great, wouldn't it? Yeah, here 40,000 people, you have no power. Here's a Curry's for you. Bastards. Stop there and give it the time. That sounds a lot better.
Boom. Yeah, well, the original release was a demo.
Oh, yeah, I know, but it's still a massive jump.
Yeah, I know. Deadly fucking love that band they do, man. So fucking good.
They're around a couple of years now.
Yeah.
Because I know that for a fact, because when I was looking for them earlier on, one of the posts we came up for with us involved in it, and you had them in your top EPs of 2023.
Yeah. It just missed out my top 10 though. In the end,
I don't remember. I just seen it there, just seen the post there, so that because I was like they're around longer than I thought. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I thought they started last year, at the beginning of last year, but they're around for a while.
They had basically 2 EPs, and now these 2 demo tracks and that track.
All right, so they're
remix. Like they have a few tracks. Like
actually, they play a lot of gigs and stuff. Like they get around. Like
yeah, they play. Yeah, they do play a lot of gigs. All right. No.
Well, that's sounding really good.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Well, they're kind of getting into the stage now where you can't really just use demos anymore. You're building to another level. Like,
yeah,
you can use demos at the start, but when you start getting established, you need to up the game a bit, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, if you're taking this anyways remotely seriously, you do anyway.
Mm.
Like, if you want to get out and play more gigs and play more stuff in England like they've been doing and stuff, you want a higher quality of sound.
Yeah.
Just to sell it to the crowd, like.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly.
No, if you're a promoter in England, we're bringing this band over from Ireland, you hear this, it sounds like it's recorded in a potato. It's not exactly going to inspire, do you? It's not. I'm just afraid it's not like.
No.
And especially the way the world has gone now. Unless it's in 4K now, people won't fucking watch it. I know, it's just the way things are, man, you know? You have to you have to move with the fucking times, like. And next, that was Home Truths 2.0, Hellnack HC remix by Fred Ends BC. Next on our list is Dirty Casuals Hummus, who I said I played last week, I said I'd play again this week. And it would be a bit insincere of me not to play it this week, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I know what you've done there.
For every person, the right Volkswagen. Celebrating.
I nearly forgot the fucking word. I was thinking there, what's the word? Wow. I'll stop it there now. I gave it the time. There were two really cool tracks from the lads.
Yeah, no.
Both very different. The one last year, Insincerity, what shit was it called?
Which Tremors of Insincerity.
Yeah, that was very genty. It was a gent track. It was gent, like
Yeah.
heavy gent, and this is more like old Dirty Casual. It's kind of trippy, spacey, but it's not. It's not like
Yeah.
it's the bass playing is sublime.
Oh, I know. And the drumming.
Oh, that drummer is something fucking mad.
Fucking, he's a fucking beast. He is.
And funny enough, I mentioned it last week about the drummer, and they actually uploaded a drum video of the Insincerity track.
Yeah. I saw that.
I was like, fucking hell, like I've just predicted the future here. But he is a fucking drummer, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez, Jim has got a fucking good lineup together for this one, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Smart Boyo too, he uploaded the two tracks onto his own YouTube channel as well too.
Oh, yeah. Why not? Sure.
Well, I'm not saying he done it because I said
Yeah.
it last week, but I did say it last week. Because I'm saying about the topic thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Like Lisa, I'm not saying.
Yeah, I know. I know.
But I seen them were uploaded on the YouTube
But
channel.
you can actually, I found out, I think you can actually stop it from going to a topic video when you're uploading to YouTube or to Spotify. This is why it happens. I think you can block that and then upload it to your own channel.
Or just upload it to both.
Yeah, exactly.
Just upload it to both.
Basically, yeah.
Just spread it out like. But anyways, we're going off track here. That was Dirty Casuals. They released their double single Hummus. And we played Hummus tonight. And the other one, Insincerity of shit.
Tremors of Insincerity.
For Insincerity, yeah. That one, I'm just never going to get the name of that song right, am I?
No.
Well, I don't have to do it anymore now, anyway. But no, it won't make it. No, I don't think it'll make it into that. That will definitely won't make it into the singles list this year. No, it won't. There's too much coming.
I know.
There's too much coming, man. I know already. There's too much.
Too early to say.
Yeah, maybe I'll shortlist it to go back to. I will. I'll shortlist it to go back to and see. You never know. It could be a quiet year for singles. We'll look at that. We're rambling and raving. And anyways, next on our list is Behiak, who re-released Ghosts of a World Not Long Forgotten during the week. Did you check that? Did you check that out?
No, I didn't get to check it out.
Right, yeah,
I've heard the song before. Anyway.
Oh, it's an older one, but it's obviously a remastered.
Yeah.
So here's Behiak, Ghosts of a World Long Forgotten. stop there now, give it the time. And going back to what I was saying about YouTube uploads a minute ago, that's how I always find Behiak stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
Does he have a social media page? I assume he does. He does, yeah.
Yeah.
He does. Facebook page, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think he posts on it, does he?
Not much, no.
Never shows up in my feed anyway, if it does anyway.
No, not much. You're better off. Sometimes you're just better off uploading to YouTube.
And that's what he's done. To my knowledge, that's what he's doing. And every time he uploads another one, I just write it down and put it on the list. Like, that's cool that he's bringing back. He's just reworking some old stuff. Like,
yeah.
Good track. That's what it is.
Deadly track. It's a deadly release. It's from the same.
Oh, so that's the name of the album, yeah.
Yeah, same name basically.
And how many years ago would that be?
I forget actually. It could be about more than 10 years ago.
It's a while ago, like.
Yeah, it's a while back. All right.
We've said before, maybe he's working on stuff and he's just remastering his old stuff and just like giving it to now that he has the technology that he wouldn't have had 10 years ago. Like everyone can download shit on their own computer now and just make professional sound. Like
yeah, exactly.
Trying to give them the old sponge over and make them nicer. Well, that's not exactly nice, but you know.
Yeah, I know.
But you know what I mean. And that was Behiak, Ghost of a World Long Forgotten. Next on our list is Foss, and I'm fucked. I'm completely fucked here. I'm released. I don't even album.
Neil McCree in Ain Road.
Yeah.
My heart isn't in anything. That's basically what it.
And the only
I think of roughly translates as.
And the only track I could find was the one we played before, Bad Eyes Gadan.
Yeah.
So we'll have to play some of that again, unfortunately. I don't mean as unfortunately we have to play it. What I mean is we couldn't play a different one for whatever reason. I thought there'd be a topic, but there isn't.
Yeah.
That is a fucking brilliant album, man.
Isn't it deadly, isn't it?
Oh, that's a really, really good album.
Yeah.
I finally got round to listening to it. Even though I was sent in advance, which was sound. Thanks very much. I listened to it 4 times in a row.
I know, it's a special album, isn't it?
I have it shortlisted.
Yeah, so do I. It's so good. Like,
I'm not going to get too ahead of ourselves, like we can't. But jeez, man, there's not going to be anything else like that this year.
Unless you know who releases something as well.
Who?
Claggernock.
Well, Claggernock are next, but I know, but in this, I agree in that sense they're both in a scale of lyrics. But there's no one going to release an album like this year. Overall,
I know what you mean now. Yeah.
It's a fucking great album, and no wonder it was picked up by Flea Productions in America. Like,
yeah, I know. I got an advance as well, basically a couple of weeks back. But
it's a brilliant album.
I played it on the segment the other night, and people were going, "Whoa!"
Oh, I've got to go reception.
They were kind of taken back by it. That they'd never heard anything like this before.
No, you haven't. That's the point. Like, I've never heard an album.
they were fast. One or two were fascinating when I said it's Irish to sing. She's singing in Irish, and he was going, "What?" He's going, "Holy shit!" It's like,
Yeah, you say it's a special album, and yeah, I agree with you on that.
yeah.
And if it doesn't make it into my top 10 the way the year is shaping up, it's definitely going to be in my top 20.
Yeah. They,
It'll be somewhere. I
it
know
will,
already it
yeah.
will be somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm never going to hear. I'll never hear an album like that again this year.
No.
It's a completely original thing for me.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard an album like it before in my life in general.
No.
It's like it's got heaviness and like aspects of Enya type stuff, and like
You kind of have it sludgy and post metal, basically.
yeah, and there's like electronic aspects to it, and
Yeah.
it's a bit of a mindfuck album in a way, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But once you start listening to it, it just sucks you in. Like
Yeah.
next thing, 2 hours later, you're like, oh, still listen to this.
Yeah.
And oh my god, I can't. I must, as I said before, I'm as thick as fuck with Irish. So, but not actually that whole monthly roundup thing. That's coming on the site. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put up on the site. You can say the name of the album again there.
Neil McCree in Ainrod. Basically, it translates as "My heart isn't in anything."
And it's a brilliant album. Brilliant album. I was blown away actually by it.
Yeah. It does that. It's just going, whoa, Jesus.
Because it's just so fucking different, man.
Yeah.
Right, last two of the evening. Oh, you've got to be fucking. I'm gonna have to pause this. Something happened.
All right.
Now we're back. I don't know what happened there, but we fixed it. Next on our list is Clahernack, who again is Ask Gaelic lyrics, and they released their new single On Tar. That's how you said it?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
All right. And here's Clahernack On Tar, their second single. Another fucking cracker from the lads.
Class tune, fucking deadly.
And of course, they're playing tonight with they've played by now with 10 Ton Slug and Lazarus Brother and the Sally Longs in Galway.
Yeah, that's right.
Ronan doing double duty. No wonder Clahernack were the opening band.
Yeah.
Give him a bit of a break in the middle before he goes on to vocal duties with the Slug Boys.
The Slug.
Busy weekend in Galway. 13 Doors and Terras and Mine Road were playing last night.
Yeah, I know. They were playing there the other night. Yeah.
Oh, last night?
I know. What?
It was last night.
Jesus.
Or was it Friday night?
It was Friday night, I think.
Oh, okay, whatever. It was
Friday night.
But anyways, Clahernack. We've heard 2 tracks from them so far.
Deadly.
And the last one made it into my top 10 of the year in the singles list. So we'll just have to see how they play out the year now.
Yeah.
That's sounding brilliant, though, isn't it?
Deadly.
And again, I wanted to keep them after Foss because
The Irish lang, yeah,
that's why I double dipped them together on the post.
yeah,
I was like, they'll get more reach if I put the two of them in together.
yeah.
And I was right. Got a great reach, actually, that post.
Deadly, yeah.
Well, I thought in my head it makes sense to put them together on a post, and I was right.
Mm-hmm.
It benefits them both because they're both new projects. Like,
Yeah.
well, Foster is obviously a studio project, but Clarinet are obviously, as I say, a live. Well, they're playing live tonight, so we're interested to see what they'll be doing next.
Yeah.
And they know they have more coming. And boys know they're not liable to stop. And that was Antar by Clarinet. It's only on Bandcamp at the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
And next on our list is a band called Ember, who dropped their debut EP, the Revival EP. And which track will I play? I'll play Trap, the second track. It's all three tracks are a bit different.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'll play Trap. I'll stop there and I'll give it a time. That's a very good EP, that.
Yeah, it is. I was listening to it earlier again.
Oh, it's a very good EP.
Deadly. Because I listened to it when you posted this a couple of days ago, I took a listen to it and I said, fuck it, I'll download it off Bandcamp. Fuck it.
Like that track has a real like Bleach Nirvana era type vibe to it.
Yeah, I noticed that. All right.
Like the three tracks are different. The first one would be more, I don't know how to describe it off the top.
Very kind of hard rock. It kind of has
that's the way
anthemic feel to it. It does. You know?
Like they've a picture of themselves up online, and they're older lads. Like
Yeah.
they're around it. They're all around our age.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Well, you can tell by looking at them. I've aged better than most people, but I'm still an old bastard. I'll be 46 soon, like, you know. Fucking hell, I'm nearly fucking 50, man.
No, don't.
Oh, don't I know?
Don't.
I know. I won't be old.
I don't want to remember my age now.
Fuck off for any more birthdays. But I've got to get my brain back on track now. They released this in January, and fair play to the lads. They threw a tag on their one of the posts.
Yeah.
A few days ago, whatever it was, just tagged the Burn Metal page, and I was just like, oh, fucking all right, I'll have a look at this.
Yeah.
And I was impressed. All three songs are really
they're really
well-written,
good.
like.
Yeah.
And they're playing their debut gig soon as well too.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So, no, all three tracks are different, but they're throwback tracks.
Yeah.
Older lads that grew up in our era of music, obviously, because that's Bleach Nirvana all day long.
Yeah.
But I've really good EP. I might actually not fucking short this EP. You know that?
Yeah, it's a fucking dark horse for me as well.
Because the songs are also good.
Yeah, I know. They're all
The lyrics
three,
are brilliant.
Yeah, they're all three good songs. Fucking really quality songs. They are.
And I'm a sucker for a good song and good lyrics.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Like with Foss last year. No, not Foss. Sika.
Zika, yeah.
You know, if you put a good song together, I don't care
Yeah.
if you're black metal, death metal, fucking alternative metal, or fucking groove metal, or whatever it is, or even just hard rock. I'm going to be into it. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that's a brilliant EP.
Mm.
And that's if you have to look them up on his Bandcamp, they're only
Bandcamp.
now.
Yeah.
Is you have to look up Ember Band as one word, and Revival EP. Just look up Ember Band, the Revival, or even if you look up Ember Band, they come up in the Bandcamp.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you like the sound of that, you should go and check it out because it's a very, very good EP. Now, Mad Stories of the Week. I think I need a drink before these fucking mad stories this week, man. Jesus, man, there's a lot of stuff. There's been a lot of weird shit come out this week, but I've got two. And, oh man. During the week, it was announced that Ubisoft were closing a bunch of studios. Like 180 people were losing their jobs. Like, well, that doesn't sound surprising. That wasn't surprising to me. Because Ubisoft are losing money fucking in the hundreds of millions now.
All right, yeah.
From their fucking the shit they're releasing.
Fucking hell.
And then BioWare announced that they were basically sacking all their fucking creators and all their producers. Just like, you're all gone. We're going back to the fucking ground-based staff and we're going to start again. And there was all these things going on in the gaming world, like games were losing hundreds of millions. All these things were going on. It was like games were being released as broken messes. There was so much going on, and everyone was like, "What's really going on?"
Come on, yeah.
And it came out during the week that 32% of the gaming industry now are women or people who identify as transgender, and 1 in 4 are LGBTQ or however you say that anymore.
Yeah.
So basically, they've done this whole hiring process to make the gaming company more diverse. So they're just hiring people because they match certain fucking tick box. So then all of a sudden you get a Dragon Age game that comes out with a heavily awkward lesbian scene and a quest like that, how to pick your own gender. And then they're wondering why these games are bombing spectacularly, losing hundreds of millions. Like they released a Star Wars game during the year where you play a woman with no force powers, no fucking lightsabers, no nothing, who can just hit a stormtrooper with a fucking helmet on, a man, and knock them out. And that's all she could do. And scavenge. And these games are losing like fucking hundreds of millions. And now it's all become apparent. You've got like a gaming industry now, but it's like a third of the gaming industry now is these people living out their own fucking little fantasies rather than actually making a fucking product. When I heard it, I was just like, well, now the penny has dropped.
Yeah.
And if anyone who's a gamer like me, probably Bunchy that watches this for the last fucking forever, like really, and you're wondering why these games are just gone this direction, now we all know why. Oh no, we can't have games made by men anymore. We can't just make it like Ubisoft are fucked. Like I mean, this Assassin's Creed game is going to fucking kill them. Like a few years ago, Ubisoft, it's a good few years now, but Ubisoft were releasing Far Cry 3 and a load of other stuff, Assassin's Creed 2. Just, they were making fucking beloved games to this day, like.
Yeah.
And now they've chose to fucking die on this mountain.
Fuck.
Go woke, bro, go broke, as they say.
Fucking dope.
I never thought I'd say that, actually. I never thought I'd say go woke.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like,
I never thought I'd say that. I hate that word.
Yeah, Ubisoft are fucking huge.
They were. They were. They're on the verge of gone. They're on the verge of bankruptcy.
Fuck.
If Ubisoft survived this year, I'd be very surprised. I'm not going to I was going to thinking what I'd say is would I make some fucking thing like eating a fucking sock or something or something. No, I'm not going to do that. Just in case, like. But I'd be very surprised. And the final mad story of the evening This one is one of these eye-opening things that I've discovered that people need to know about. That because people like my mad stories when they're really dystopian, and they do. I know they do, unfortunately. But this one shook me. Earlier in the week, there was a horrific accident between a helicopter and a fucking plane. And the president, we can't say his name, came out and blamed this and that. And most people thought it was disgusting, including me at the time. You don't make a political thing out of that situation like that.
Mm.
And then I went digging. And when I started digging, what I found in 2019, it was decided the air traffic control system in America wasn't diverse enough. Yeah, you already know where I'm going, don't you?
Yeah.
And as a result, there was this test set up for the best air traffic controllers, like all these little things you have to be, because you have to be on the ball when you're doing that, like especially in the busiest airports in the world, like it's like physics and aviation. It's fucking mad shit, like.
Yeah.
And they've been like all these white people that aced the tests all 100% on them all were all turned away because of their skin color. And as a result, the whole system in America in the aviation air traffic control is understaffed, and they're hiring them on this new thing they've brought in rather than the old test, just to get them in, basically. And in 2023, you know, there's every now and again there can be a mishap where a plane might hit the other one, or misunderstanding. Like, can happen. It's a human fucking error, can happen.
Mm.
But it went up 65% in 2023.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
65% of incidents of planes just missing each other and fucking fuck-ups have been met. And they've been turning away hundreds of all these white lads because they didn't fit the fucking racial profile of what they wanted to hire for fucking air traffic control towers. Like, it's idiocracy, man.
I know, yeah.
And Trump obviously, I said his name, hopefully we'll get away with it on the fucking YouTube fucking algorithm bullshit. Obviously knew about it. And I thought what he said initially was disgusting. Like you don't make this political. But this was waiting to happen.
Yeah.
How do you fucking air traffic control towers full of people hired on diversity and not because they can actually? Oh, it's just.
Yeah,
we live in a fucking idiot world.
You're responsible for fucking people on the fucking flights.
Fucking imagine.
Their safety. Fucking hell.
Millions of fucking lives, literally. And that's a fucking high-end job, man.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Them busy American airports, it'll be one in, one out, like.
Yeah.
There's no room for fucking error, like. And the stats for 2024 aren't out yet, obviously, because we're so early in 2025. But it went up 65% in 2023. That's scary, man.
Yeah.
You're not fucking safe going on a plane in America anymore.
Fuck.
For fuck, the thing in Los Angeles there a few weeks ago, the fires were 75 water hydrants were left empty because of the fucking DEI hiring and not hiring people that knew how to do their fucking job. Oh my god. I had no plans to go to America again, but I'm definitely not going now. Fuck that. They say you're more likely to die in a plane than you are crossing the road. I think you're more likely to die in a plane now with them clowns running the fucking air traffic control. It's a silly world we live in. Silly world. But sure, we'll be back again. Goodbye. That's all we've got time for today. And remember now, you're the tops. Like, share, and subscribe and all that stuff, and we shall be back next week. Good luck.